Hi, we're Page 44 and you're tuned in to Hit the Floor.
Hello, this is Steph. Steph from Hit the Floor. I am with Page 44. Woo!
Hello.
Hello, it's Adam and Adam. Adam and Adam. Adam and Adam.
Yeah, or Stanley and Biggie, whichever you want.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So, you're back at Download.
We are indeed.
Stage 2.
Hell yeah. We rock that.
Just boobs. Someone just got boobs out.
We miss boobs for this. For this. That's how dedicated we are to.
It's in a bit.
I've not got my bra on today either, so they're swinging free.
So how was playing today? Amazing?
Absolutely awesome. We were a little bit worried. They opened the arena slightly later than they said. So at 10 o'clock we were like, there's no one here. We're going to be playing to 4 people in a field. And then when they did open about 25 past, it was like, bam. 1 second empty, 1 second full. We had a good crowd. It was good fun.
Do you think it's the best moment of your life?
Top.
It's up there.
After my virginity losing off. And then.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Very good boy.
Yeah, I'm a good boy. Yeah, it's up there.
So who are you planning on watching?
We just watched Don Broco. Hopefully, we're going to go back to the tent, get a few more beers, and then come back for Lower Than Atlantis. We saw them playing football in the old paddock earlier on, and we wanted to go and join them, but we were a bit like.
So they're like our favourite band at the moment, aren't they? So, who else on today? Kids in Glass Houses, Biffy Clyro. Gotta watch.
I know I saw Metallica last year at Sonosphere, but I can't. It's the Black Album, so I kind of want to go watch them there, especially since. It's not Unit 6 though, and I was like, I kind of want to watch them a little bit, but I want to see Nothing Else Matters and Enter Sandman, so.
Split for that then. So part ways.
Have you been starstruck yet?
We've got the old photo with Chris Jericho. He's a lovely, lovely man. A lovely man. Who's in the same backstage room as us, so it's a bit like, I'm just going to get my stuff and go. And he's like, no, is it all right? I was like, yeah. I was a little bit like, yeah, can I have a photo? And he was like, of course you can.
Walls of Jericho on me and broke me back. He didn't really. I wanted him to.
That'd have been so cool.
He would have, yeah.
Oh,
I was wanting to ask him to do that though. It was like, we kind of wanted, but he must get it asked all the time and just be like, oh, for God's sake, do you know what I mean? So we're like, can we do it? Can we do it? I don't think we can. We can't. Just got a picture.
Yeah, I've been starstruck a few times. Steel Panther right there.
I tell you what, they fit a fair bit into their spandex. One of them, like, it does not. I swear he's going commando as well. Like, you can see everything.
One of them's got like a Cumberland sausage that has to curl around a bit.
And moving on. So obviously you won Red Bull Jam last year. Loads of things have happened since. Have you got any plans? What's next for you?
We're on tour in 2 weeks' time with one of the Red Bull Bedroom Jams this year, Adelaide, and the after party as well, rotating headline tour. So we're hoping a couple of them are selling pretty well, so fingers crossed there'll be a few new fans out of that. We're also hoping to release again. We've recorded another song, but I was ill and couldn't do the vocals for it, so we're hoping to bring that out soon. Another video for Answers. And then the world is our oyster, especially after playing that bad boy. We've got to up hit now and play the main stage next year, otherwise, a bit of a come down, innit? Can't go back to playing Red Bull stage after that, really. I'm not going to be like, oh, only Red Bull at 3. I'm not feeling it, I'm sorry. I'd rather stay at home this week, okay? I don't think we'll do that. We'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, of course. But, fingers crossed. Hopefully, I'd love to play second stage again and get bumped up 1 or 2.
I think this is all dependent on Jay being alive though, because Jay stepped off stage today and bombed his ring up everywhere. So and
he's still in the tent being.
But rumour has it Jay was very drunk last night.
Yeah, we was on.
Do you think that was kind of a?
We had this drink called Jägerstein, and it's like a rip-off of Jägermeister. And I had one sip and then fell into someone's tent, tried to get back up, fell into it again and broke it. And then he came back last night about 2 a.m. I was like, what the fuck's happened to my tent? And there was just an Adam Stanford body print in the tent. So
funniest moment ever. Like he probably stacked it into it, and then in trying to get back up, stacked it even more spectacularly. And none of us were able to help him because we were all just absolutely giggling our tits off.
I've heard, Adam, that you like a certain type of biscuit.
I love all biscuits, especially mega cunt biscuits.
Long story, follow him on Twitter. And that's just all you need to do. Right, so
Like I know, like he was.
just explain the situation.
Basically, I went to a gig and there was a barman and he asked me for, oh, someone's absolutely mega stacked it. I was like the only one that's in it, and it was hilarious. He did it in slow motion. He did like Scrappy Doo arms and just went chunk. It was funny as.
Carry on.
Anyway, I went to a gig and I was going to the bar and trying to buy myself a drink and a friend a drink who was giving me a lift home. And he asked me for ID and for ID of the person I was buying the drink for. So I happily obliged. I went and got them. And then he went, no, I'm afraid you're not buying a drink for them. You're buying a drink for her because I seen you speaking. And I was like, I'm not. But anyway, she's 19, so I can if I was buying it for her. And he went, no, you're not having one. And I was like, okay, this is a bit weird. Fine, walked off. Later on, he walked past me and decided to square up to me and said, I don't like you, I'm going to bite your effing nose off. So I kind of went, really? Really? And then you know one of the proprietors from the bar, and he called me out of the gig, and I was like, I've not done anything. He was like, I know, tell me what's happened. So I explained what had happened, and he went, that is a bit out of order, I'll go and have a word with him. And again, he came back up to me and had another word and said, you're still barred, I'm not serving you, and did all this and give it the and literally this guy was about 4'5", he was like this big and on a proper like Mishwan. And yeah, and then the bar manager that you know told me that I wasn't barred and that he doesn't have the power to bar me, so then went up to the bar and asked for another pint, just one, just for me. And he gave me an absolute mega abusive look and then started spouting mega abuse at me. I got a beer and he definitely was not happy. So I spoke to your friend again and he went, this really isn't right, I'm going to have another word. And then the next day I had an absolute essay from me on Facebook and from the barman, and it was all like, I'm really sorry, I'm just in a really bad headspace and like, I don't really know what happened. I'm like all spiritual and stuff, and my mojo was just all out of line. And then he was like, peace and love, man, peace and love. And about 12 kisses. And I was like, okay, thank you for your apology.
Just serve me next time.
Yeah. Next time when I bring the person that I'm buying a drink for, and we both have ID and we've both shown you twice, I think you probably should just serve us.
Have you come out during that interview? You got gradually more homo as the interview.
There's Sam from Lux right there, walking right past. Anyway, guys, there's lots of bands in the Red Bull. Do you have a favourite? Are you allowed to give me a favourite?
Who's that? So I missed
Out of
it.
the bands this year.
We're probably not allowed to have a
Because obviously Adelaide are
We
touring.
love Adelaide because we're touring with them in 2 weeks' time, and they're proper sound lads. Bumped into a couple of them today. That they've only came today because yesterday they were too drunk to come here, apparently. So Strangle Kojak as well. They're from our neck of the woods, so sort of half rooting for them. We saw them in the crowd as well for us, so got to give them a bit of a shout out.
I divide.
Yeah, you've not got your I Divide t-shirt on today. You should have, and then that would have looked better then. I've not actually seen them yet, so I can't. I've heard the one song.
I'm going to take you in a minute.
Okay.
Right, so let's close it up. Anything you want to say to your fans? Any messages, obviously? Thank you.
To everyone who came and watched us today. Thanks to any prospective new fans who enjoyed us today.
Jesus, for making the sun come out when we played, even though he doesn't exist. Apparently. Maybe.
Love you guys. Thanks very much.